Really, you guys, this is all we have better to discuss here at the UAMCC. Um, Man, my original, if you weren't clear on this, my original post there, John, that took out of context is that, if these guys believed in what we all believed in 2008 that originally started this, and I'm not talking about the ones that are still around, I'm talking about the ones that aren't, where are they and why aren't they here helping? Regardless to the past situations and the things that have happened. If you made mistakes in the past and your intent was that you really believed in what you were selling everybody, without mentioning names, don't need to mention names because it is plural, names, you'd be here helping. You'd be here with this organization still, no matter what had happened. You'd be paying back a debt, whatever the situation was, or you would have never quit. Most people don't remember that that's what it's really all about, is quitting. And some didn't quit on this org, and some are still being stomped on for not quitting on this org, and I think it's a shame because there's some good guys out there that have tried to do some things for this org. But, in closing, we can sit here and maul and hem and haw about all that stuff. There's a lot of people here that are here together that could still pull this together. But the reality of it is, if the UAMCC doesn't get certifications, they don't get them soon. It doesn't matter what they have. The organization is going to be worthless. These other orgs are getting certifications. This is going to be valuable to the contractors. It's going to be valuable for future marketing. It's the wave of the mobile cleaning industry's future. And the UAMCC, once very not so far off in the distance, was a leader on this, and now they're falling behind. Those are the cold facts of the whole situation. And we, as members, distributor members, associate members, people, I disagree with non-members not having a say in things. There's only like 15 people that are members of this organization, so if you don't listen to the industry, this organization is in infancy stages, because it's basically, whether you guys want to realize it or not, it's been reborn and reborn again. I was impressed with what the UAMCC did in South Carolina. They got members. That was a start. They didn't keep the steam rolling. That's just a whole nother ball of wax. The orgs, lost a spokesperson. Whatever you want to say about Carlos, whatever he did in the past and what he didn't do in the past, he kept the ball rolling. And the UAMCC needs somebody, and I only use Carlos as an example. They need somebody like Carlos from the public standpoint to keep the ball rolling. When you got the ball rolling, you have to keep it rolling. And the UAMCC doesn't have anybody doing that right now. I think the closest one that has been there is John Orr. We all know John. It's not John's fault. He went down in an inopportune time for the UAMCC for him to have to go down. But I mean, it's he had to do it, and it was beyond his control. So we don't fault John for that. But no one picked the ball up and ran with it, and somebody needs to do that. Guy Blackman's done a great job. He's out there, trying to do things, but he's one guy. He needs help. Haven't seen Trevor. I don't know where he's at. Is Trevor pressure washing still? Don't be offended, Trevor. I love you. But just haven't seen you out there. As far as all the other board members, I can't even remember their names because there's not enough awareness on there. Scott, stepped down as the president. That was probably the best thing that's happened. Not that Scott was a bad president, not insinuating that at all. He just doesn't have the time that's needed. I was hoping Michael was going to pick that up and run with that. Hopefully, I'll ask Michael, get some certifications. If you folks as board members can't get it done amongst yourselves, reach out. There are associate members out there that have these things. I'm just going to give you a hint. You can adopt alliances from Pete Marente for the environmental. You could adopt all these organizations. Phil Ackland, PAC is a private deal. You could adopt that one immediately and have exhaust cleaning. You could adopt DCS1 Deluxe Universities. Let's see, fleet washing. You can go back to Sunbright and adopt their deck. Folks, these certifications are out there. The UAMCC just needs to put their label on them. It can't be this tough to get this done. It really can't. You're insured for it. That's the biggest thing. These other entities can't certify contractors. You are the national organization. And through these other people, you could put this together. Well, let me enlighten you on one other thing. The letters and the acronyms in the UAMCC stand for United Mobile Cleaning Contractors. Wow. That means that you could even call WCR and get a window cleaning certification process in place. Or just get together with the IWCA and figure out how you can implement some of their safety training programs into yours and push their certification. But my point being is, guys, is the UAMCC needs these things. You got to get them done. And I'll tell you what, you got to get them done in the next 30 to 45 days. Because there's other cleaning organizations out there. We don't have to mention their names. They're beating you to this. And when they start pushing these certifications, they will become an out front runner in this situation. And I guess if they do, they do. What can I do? I've tried, been a member since 2006. I love the UAMCC. Back in the original roundtable in 2009 at Myrtle Beach, I'll state again, I was sold on it. I was sold on the idea. I was sold on the concept. I was sold on the whole 9 yards. I bought it hook, line, and sinker. But here we are, 2008, 2009, 2010. Wow. Another year went by. Unbelievable. I got to get this call.